Oh, my legs. Up now. Da-da-da-da! I just started streaming again. Okay, you're not going to respond. I've decided to just started streaming again. Morning. Well, it's the afternoon here. Me, I talk about everything A through Z. With my First Amendment right, my religious belief, my independent journalism, comedic special, podcast. I have to clarify that for legal reasons. Not much. Yeah, I'm in North Carolina right now. Nothing much. Any plans for the day? Handle politics and grow the stream. Hopefully make videos that aren't getting actively demonetized. To be honest with you, it's killing me, bro. I could be making like $20,000 a month right now. Hey. Hey, Ewood. Not much. Not much, man. think it's like a play on words you're trying to get me to say, but no, I'm out here by myself, dog. I'm in North Carolina, Alamance County. Yes, I'm homeless, Ewood. What else do you think? I would say I'm camping, not homeless. At home. If the wind keeps blowing, yeah, it's cold. Other than that, if the wind don't keep blowing, it's fine. Me, I turned 32 in 2025. Got a grenade right here. Oh, man. I got you. Don't do what? Dude, my hair's blonde, dog. Just get the fuck out of here. You're retarded. So stupid. God damn the lag. Get the fuck out of here. Block man deleted. No, I don't smoke meth. Goddamn retard. Is it a live grenade? Yeah, it's a live grenade. Watch. I'm kidding. I could have played it out and like tabbed out of the stream, made it think it went boom. Yeah, I'm live every day, man. I handle politics every day. No, I ain't got any family out here. I'm here by myself. Who the fuck's feeding you this bullshit? I'm gonna I have family in the state, but they're nowhere near me around my general vicinity. They're miles away. Me, I'm in North Carolina, Alamance County. Out in the woods in my tent, my A-frame shelter. I don't know. I ain't got a lot of money, so I don't know what's for lunch. Big dog. I'd have money if I wasn't getting demonetized and I could get my ad revenue. I could be making like $20,000 a month, but people keep actively reporting my channel, so I'm not. I keep getting demonetized. I got you. But man, delete that potion. People are soft, it's annoying. Right? I don't know. People keep reporting my channel. There's not much I can do when 1 million people report it. Where'd I poop? You in your mother's mouth. She sewed to my ass like a fucking human centipede. Oh, I got you. Yeah, that's how it goes, though. Ewood, click on my profile picture, go to the description. That's the best way to say it. You open the description and see all the text there. You're gonna be like, oh. They give you a kind of a basic rundown. Obviously, it's a little bit more in depth than that in some part areas, but I guess YouTube. Let me check your channel activity though. Oh, that's right. I banned you because you said Trump will save America. That's the biggest lie I've ever seen. That's why I blocked, banned, and deleted you ever since the beginning. I have the same last name as you. Cool. I'm not related to you, I'm sure. Anyways, block, banned, deleted. Okay, Flacco. This person's talking about my mother. Block, banned, delete them. Am I Jewish? I should be, but I'm technically Christian. Slowest channel ever? No, y'all are the slowest people ever. Like, no, y'all chose to do this. No, I'm not doing a house tour. How's everyone doing? I'm the only one out here. What do you mean, everyone? You believe in Joe Hendricks? I don't know who the fuck that is. Who the fuck is that? The fuck is this? Who the fuck are you? You're blocked, banned, deleted. Get the fuck out of here. Not warm. The 4 people in chat. Dog, there's 37 people in here. Can't exactly smoke a blunt. Yeah, I need to get, yeah, same here. Crack is whack. Okay, whatever that is. Block, banned, deleted. Boring. Boring. Fuck. Yeah, they're here every day. What would I do with a chicken if I had a pet? I'd raise that fucker. Yeah, you don't block, banned, delete you. Don't call me an asshole. Block, banned, deleted. Show skid marks. Go look at your mother's panties. I don't know what to tell you. Block, banned, deleted. Probably raised the chicken. Billionaire Wives Club of America. What you doing in here? What you want? Can you be my sugar mama? I'd probably name it Chicken Little. My chicken. Be honest with you. Yeah, I'm close to this dude. I'm not like rural, like homelessness. Rural homelessness. No, I do run America. You're just mad I caught your fucking little operation there for the future invasion of Canada. That's all it is. That's where you're getting, like, butt hurt at the most. And you don't need Greenland, bro. That's the reason I put the lines on that map, dog. No, boats have to come down that. I got drones, I got jets, I got missiles, I got artillery. I don't need Greenland anymore. I got missiles that can reach fucking Russia from Maine, dog. I got missiles in Florida that can reach Russia. Going that way. Boring. I got a fort in a jar for you. Alrighty, would have a good one. Who, you? My favorite gaming console? Let's go with PC a little bit, man. There were some bangers on the PlayStation and everything, but you could kind of play that through emulators, even back in the day, or if you had the floppy disk. Oh, belly's itching. No, that's guilty projection from you, though, Dark. Dogman deleted. Y'all are just being ignorant. Yeah, long story short, Jesus. Well, I don't like your name, though. It says Jesus sees us. I mean, this is true, but, like, no. When I respond to you, I have to say Jesus. I'm like, I don't like that. You ain't Jesus. It's the LG. No. God. At least everyone's tuning in. Argument? There's not much arguing. It's just you being wrong and me being right the entire fucking time. And if it don't happen in the next few seconds, today or tomorrow or a month from now, it still happens. And you begin to form a fucking, like, weird, sick addiction with me. Like, oh, no, he's right. Oh, God. Yeah, dude, I have everything I claim. You're retarded. I think I'm scrolled up in the chat. Marco, if you ain't careful. No, I didn't get Venmo. Need me to go off? I'm not a Packer fan, bro. I'm a fan of the 49ers. You're retarded. Flacco, I told you no. You're about to get blocked and deleted because you're ignoring me. Yeah, that's it. Then no, I ain't done it yet, but no, I don't have a propane heater. I do this shit without that. I don't need that. I say, damn, I answered you. No, because it can all explode and... Sorry, I was making a shot there for a second. It can always explode. I got to refill it, and like at the end of the day, if I have to get up and move, I have to carry it. And I'm trying to be as light as possible. If I got to get up and move, I can fold this tin up. It folds up into like a big steering wheel, and then all I got to do is roll up my A-frame tarp here. into one big bundle and tie it to my bag and shit it and get it. Yeah, I know. So I appreciate you. Some of it was kind of by choice, and then it's like just a series of unfortunate circumstances. Not much I can do when Helen Keller's out here just giving away surf safe licenses and promotions. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. I've been offered that a lot. Like, no. I started smoking back in 2014. I wasn't smoking. I'd smoke them through a gravity bong. Like in 2014, I worked Mother's Day. I was taking my day off, but the boss called me in. It was like, hey, if you work, you can get your work pay and I'll give you a $100 bonus for working today because technically it was a day off. Well, I did all that, didn't get my $100 at the end of the day, bro. I sat there, took a cigarette butt like this out of my parents' ashtray, ripped that off, and then took the excess tobacco in here, and then threw all of that excess tobacco in a gravity bong, a ghetto-made gravity bong that I usually would smoke weed out of. I just didn't have any weed, and I was waiting on my weed dude to get there. Aussie, unbanned everyone. Was that a Disney actor? No. No, I prefer me not having a beard. Well, I doubt they had the same exact name as me. Their middle name was probably different unless you were in Alamance County, North Carolina, Nicholas. You probably... I ain't gonna say your real name, but like, you careful doxing yourself or like exposing yourself to the world. That's all I'm gonna say. Fucking Hobie, year, what? Yeah, and then I'd put it through like a. No, it wasn't specifically for tobacco. It was for weed, but I didn't have no weed, so I put tobacco in there. Because it was a cigarette butt, I couldn't really smoke it. So it was just... And... Not a lot, Wesley. No. If you're not in Alamance County, North Carolina, no, you don't have any friend with the same name as me. I'm not your friend. I don't know who the fuck you are. You're about to get blocked, banned, deleted. Yeah, I'm a monetized YouTuber. You gonna answer that? No? Okay, you're getting blocked, banned, deleted. Gone. Oh, it's rough. Oh, trust me, no. When you first try to hit that, no. I mean, even if you take a little, like a little inhale of a little bit of that, no, you're gonna be over there. You gotta inhale in a certain way. If not, it'll destroy your lungs. No, that's the only way I get a head high from tobacco. I mean, for the trillionth time, dude. Alamance County, North Carolina, you're getting blocked, goddamn deleted. Almost said deleted. Can't even speak straight. About to have to bust out Mr. Goddamn Pringles on you. I've been gay for a month. That's not a problem. I can go be a top or get fucked. I don't care. And get my dick sucked. Bust what out? I'm not busting my dick out. Because at some point, I can stop being gay. I can't stop being a paraplegic unless I contact Elon Musk and he can do something through Neuralink, quite possibly. Other than that, no. And even then, that'd be an invasive medical operation. You know, you'd definitely have to sign some shit so your parents couldn't sue Elon. If I read that, I'll forget I'm gay. No, I'm not going to forget I'm gay, bro. I can get into some very descriptive details, bro. It's kind of annoying, I'll be honest with you. I'll be sitting there laying and sleeping at night, and it's just like, oh no, not this thought, not this again, no. It don't go away, bro. Yeah, the Pringles can. Hold up. Hold on. I gotta get him. Hold on. Mr. Pringles is shy, bro. Well, hello, everybody. It's Mr. Pringles. Y'all behave on that stream or you'll get blocked, banned, deleted. I'm watching. Sorry, I'm back. Hopefully y'all be nice. Hopefully y'all are nice, Mr. Pringles. Y'all saying W and laughing. Don't tell me what to do, Patty. Block, ban, deleted. Mr. Pringles, they said W. Well, thank you. Bro, I'm telling you, dog, some poor bastard scrolling through the YouTube just looking at that and going, what the fuck is this? Click. Some poor person on this earth. It's like this dude is ventriloquisting a Pringles can. Yeah, I started doing that. I got to figure out more content ideas, and I was just laying there one morning while I was streaming, and I was like, wait, there's some Pringle cans behind me, and like they couldn't really see my face on the stream either. And then I just took the Pringles can and put it over and was like, what are y'all doing? I know. You're lucky I don't have like a box of KFC or something, or I do it with a kernel or two. No, I'm homeless, Anonymous. I'm out here in the fucking woods. In the cold, no fire. Oh, I got smoke by. Brick Squad! Bam, 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 bam! Locked it! I wish yesterday and all the yelling I was doing and the day before that. Time is it? It's gotta be like 1 something, I think. No, it's going on 2. I should have rounded up. Albeit it's 1 and it's not 1.5. It's an overcast day and I'm in my shelter. Like I'm in an A-frame tarp shelter. Like that's my tarp roof and this is the tent inside of it. And I got a tree pulled, like bent over, tied to another tree, and then I got like my tarps A-framed over that. So it's kind of like blocking out all this stuff. See the view at my camp? No, all my trash is in trash bags that I gotta take to the dump, and I don't want to see a bunch of troll comments coming in there being like, oh, he doesn't clean up his trash, he's littering. Me, if I wasn't being actively demonetized on my channel, meaning my money sign on my videos were not yellow or red, bro, I'd be making like $20,000 a month. Y'all won't stop. I'd be the fuck out of homelessness by now. Have my own property, be homesteading, doing out all this outdoor nature content you want. So goddamn bad. But no. You're mad you're over there counting pennies at McDonald's and you ain't went anywhere the last year, and I'm about to zoom the fuck on out of homelessness and into financial success. Y'all haven't let your fucking goddamn hooks out of me yet. Every goddamn time I take a step, I take 10 back because y'all dumb motherfucker. I ain't worked the last 3 years. A lot of places I work at have cross-contamination issues, serious cross-contamination issues. And I end up losing my job for it because I bring it up. But anyways, your blog band deleted. Because you're like a boring guy. You spent the last 3 years just doing nothing, sitting on your ass, giving your money away to like fat-ass streamers sitting on their ass playing video games all day, right? Yeah, well, I was out here running your fucking country. And at that point in time, Ukraine was in a better mood, like frame of light with me at that time. I literally had to hold you at gunpoint with Israel. Like, homie, you had to stop. I'm gonna be honest with you. You're mad at me? Well, I ain't your uncle, bro. We've been through this. That was low-key, I'm not sure. Yes, I would. I am monetized. As you can see, there's a donate button down there, dum-dum. I'm just not getting ad revenue. And projection-wise, no, I can get up to $20,000. I actively have 200,000 people coming back to view my channel. I got YouTube Studio. I can look at the analytics, dog. I'm an asshole? Yes, I am. I'm not on an Obama phone. You're just getting banged because you're like agreeing with him or something. Then, hey, Raj, how you doing? And then what do you mean, what the fuck, Mystique? Go. I'm not a crackhead. You're getting blocked, banned, deleted. Y'all might be some of the dumbest people I ever see in my life. I'm gonna be honest with you. And I want you to understand, I've almost had to deal with Trump for 8 years. I had to deal with Biden for 4 years. Like, bro, y'all may be some of the dumbest people I've actually ever seen in my life. I'll be honest with you. I'm not perfect. I'm not saying I can't make dumb moves and shit, but like, bro, y'all are like undiagnosed mental retardation. I'm telling you. And if you're a snowflake, you can't handle the heat, get the fuck out. I don't need you here anyways. I'll have y'all stop talking. Oh, because my chat's glitching. There it goes. Yeah, I'm not letting Trump invade Greenland either. And I'm telling you, they're going to go from Greenland and they're going to go to Canada. Because at the end of the day, you would have Canada cut off. You can come in from Alaska, you can come up from like the south of Canada, and then you got going in from Greenland. That's the future play. More than anything. They're trying to get Greenland first. And I'm going to be honest with you, homie, they're going to try to take it by force. I'm going to go ahead and tell you now. Like, homie, those Jeffrey Epstein files are coming out, but like, a few Americans are going to die. I'm going to go ahead and tell you this. Because they're trying their damnedest to make sure they don't come out. No. Greenland will get invaded. I'm sure there's going to be an attack on Iran soon. I don't fucking know. We're going to find out. But you don't exactly send a ship over there for no reason. Especially when you're like withdrawing all your troops in that area. No. Anyways, Black Man deleted. That's fine. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm not making them, like, you know, they're better off making a deal with Russia. Russia's right there. Albeit economically, it's a good move to, like, make a deal with China. I'll be honest with you. It's just, you got to remember, all that's got to go through Japan, South Korea, Taiwan, and the Philippines and shit to get up there. Well, over there. Because you can come in between, like, Alaska and there and hit Canada that way, but I doubt they have any ports there. It's been a minute since I looked at the map. No, Trump doesn't. Tariffs will make it worse for everyone. Us specifically. No, that's why your prices are the way they are. Homie, a 20 count of tortillas is like $5 now. They used to be 99 cents. Homie, you fucking were like one of my favorite foods, tacos. Like, homie, you ain't gonna be in office much longer. No what? You're just saying no. Like, I'm just gonna block ban and delete you if you don't explain what you're saying no to. Okay, that's two different people saying no. Whatever you're talking about. Block ban deleted. Literally typed it out. And that's Tristan saying no too. Block ban deleted. Well, I'm not gay. I'm bisexual, dog. Anyways, I root for Team Pussy. Pussy don't root for me. Block ban deleted. I'll go ahead and tell you now. And you think Greenland's of any strategic value is like starting to really piss me off. You actually endanger America. Because now at some point you got to ship or fly something to Greenland all the fucking time. No matter what. And again, in the age of automation and drones, it's not always going to go as the way you want it to. Versus you have to come through me through that death funnel. And without, like, getting into, like, allies being at each other's throats. No, you have to get through that death funnel. Greenland's not that important, bro. I'll be honest with you. And they're not leading a land invasion right there, dog. At all. Me, continue the conversation I was talking about before a bunch of people were talking shit. Yes, Greenland. Ones that they're allies, they're just economic partners right now. I don't see them like really shifting off to the BRICS axis. I know. And this ain't the 50s anymore where America's the only one with a Navy and aircraft carriers and jets and all this shit. Like, no. This is 2026. And navigational freedom exists, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Like, no, they'll surround, like, if... No one was talking about the Indians. Oh, wait, you're talking, my bad. I'm thinking of like Native Americans. Yeah, there's a lot of people actually worried about the Indians. Just do the basic fucking numbers, bro. India and China together, bro, that's half the world. You don't have 4 billion people. And if you look at Russia and the meat grinder tactic with Ukraine, like, no. Ukraine's gonna lose. And then guess what, buddy? We're gonna lose. No, you ain't got enough bullets, homeboy. You ain't got enough. And trust me, it'll be to the last man. Or a nuke goes off, one of the two. It'll be to the last man, but they got the numbers for it. We don't. We're not even 1 billion put together with the USA and all of NATO, EU, and allied forces combined. We're not even 1 billion. They're half the fucking world. No. Yeah, watch me be right and America get its ass kicked. I'm telling you, Alaska will beat Russia. America will go into an economic collapse and have to sell Alaska back. No, you need numbers. It don't matter how big your weapon is. No, you don't have enough of them. Sorry, bud. You don't have enough. And you seem to forget every bomb they make, they can make 5 to your 1. Albeit it ain't this big old fancy sophisticated thing. No, they're creating 5, like, you know, they're creating 5 drones to you creating 1. If it's not even on a level of automation and a machine's doing it, people have to do it. They're making 5 bullets to your 1 bullet. They're making 5 tanks to your 1 tank. They're making 5 jets to your 1 jet. They're making 5 missiles to your 1 missile. Like, no, no, bud. Would I fight what? We will be invaded, bro. No, if you put all of BRICS together versus all of NATO, homie, you're talking about 5 billion people versus like 700 million. It's half the goddamn world. You're not winning that. No matter amount of fancy equipment you got, you have to drop a nuke and make them stop. Because other than that, homie, you will get steamrolled. You will die. There's no if and but about it. If you tell me anything different off of basic numbers and logistics, you're on drugs and you need to be like mentally evaluated and drug tested. Period. Well, Venezuela did not have active Russian air defenses. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like current up to date, state of the art. You know, Ukraine, shoot down Ukrainian drone air defenses. No, Venezuela didn't have that. Bro, they had shit like from back in the 50s, like when Fidel Castro was still alive. You act like this was some big, sophisticated military, bro. Their military was practically the cartels. You're not getting Greenland, and I'm not trans. Miklo, you'll die before you get Greenland. I'm gonna be honest with you. You trying to take Greenland is when Russia will take Alaska from you. It is worthless for the trillionth time. At no point is that northern Arctic route any significant value. Russia's not going to let you sail through their exclusive economic zone, whether you're a civilian craft or military. you're going to have to go out 200 miles plus, and especially away from their military naval bases up there. You're not just going to get this nice, sweet little shortcut. Like, no, there's no shortcut. It's the same goddamn distance like going through the Suez and Mediterranean and all that. Nothing gives America a right to take Greenland. And I got missiles that in my own state of North Carolina that can reach Russia if we shot them north. We got missiles that can already do that. I don't need Greenland. Greenland just needs to be used as a fucking death funnel. If any dipshit wants to invade that and try to take it, no, that's new R&D for bombs. There's nothing there. It's all snow and ice. Like, no. You can try, but you're going to die, and all the supplies you're trying to send here are never going to make it. Like, no. It's a little different for America. Russia and China? Fuck no. Well, technically, America would be like I don't know, I wouldn't say last, but like, if you go off like special operation desk, no, Canada's technically number one. If you go off special operators and them dying or like even offing themselves, no, Canada's number one. Like, they don't really have any losses, if any, I think. I think everyone returned home. America's lost fucking helicopter after helicopter with a whole fucking crew on there. That's what happens when it's an inside job. And you're there for weapons of mass destruction that don't exist. Again, bro, they're all home to tell the story. Other than that, you're hearing a story that could be very diluted from someone else's mouth. Telling a dead man's story. They returned home. Sorry. It's like when you win in a race, whether you win by an inch or a mile, winning's winning. I'm still alive. I won. You lost. And we were fighting the same adversary together, and you have better equipment than me and everything. Like, no, you suck. That's bullshit. He needs to give it back to her. That's how narcissistic. People should just realize how narcissistic he really is and how dangerous that is. Any crack? No. Block man deleted. And the last time I checked, I've just seen my special operators go and pretty much beat up rednecks and like corrupt thugs. That's cool and all, man, but what about the global superpowers? Every time they come around, you turn tail like a bitch. Every goddamn time. I'm telling you, bro, the first few years of that Ukrainian-Russian war, dog, the Democrats were over there just donkey kicking the motherfuck out of everything. No one's surviving World War III. The nuclear fallout goes into the airstream, bro. We're done. No one wins. Well, once one nuke goes off, they all go off. You hit Russia with one nuke? No, dude, they're launching them everywhere. It's kind of like Skynet. Yes, they're a defense system. You launch one there. And their dead man hand? No, when one nuke goes off on their soil, all their shit goes. Like, no, buddy. No one makes it. And if they launch all theirs, we launch all of ours. And if we launch all ours, China launches all theirs. France launches all theirs. Israel launches all theirs. North Korea launches theirs. Europe launches theirs. I mean, it's everywhere. Yes, these are very outdated things. The S300, you know they're like on the S400, 500 right now, right? S300 was like 80s, dog. I know they didn't have defenses that worked. People will live, but they'll be in their underground bunkers the entire time. I'll be honest with you. Out of the ocean. That's what one scientist is talking about. Why are we going to go to Mars when we can build something out in the ocean? You're fucked, bro. You can make your own doomsday bunker if you want, but you're going to be living there your whole life. To be honest with you, kind of better off just walking into the fucking flash and boom, gone. And you don't want to be alive when that time goes down. Because you got to understand that, like, when that actually does go down, it's going to become dumb locks. Like, no, they ain't going to care about how smart you are. No, I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you. We're down in this bunker. I'm pissed the fuck off. You can't stop me. And then they become in control of it. Like, everything goes, it just all turns to chaos. You would not want to be alive. I'll go ahead and tell you now. If the radiation don't get you and everything else, like, no, it's going to be anarchy everywhere. Pretty much in The Walking Dead. Like, Fallout Walking Dead type shit, bro. Like, no, you're better off just dead. Purpose, so you know where the nuke's going to hit, drive to it. Especially you don't got that bunker clearance. Yeah, drive to the nuke. And even then, if I had bunker clearance, sorry, I'm probably still going to drive to the nuke and catch it. Who has the most missiles? China. Bro, China can bleed America's defenses in less than 72 hours. Taiwan. Like, and Taiwan's got nothing left to defend themselves. And guess what? China's still got all more to throw at them. Yes, bro. China does. And they've been stockpiling them for years. They had to get like their economy and their infrastructure working first again before they even focused on their military. That's like the thing they've been working on the hardest these days, is like their military. And like getting that down and like investing in that hard. Historically, it was like them having to fix their country and putting it back together. Especially after World War II, unlike some brief history of China I do know about. Yes. Dude, it's just coming from me, but like, other analysts have said by 2042, I think, ironically enough, or 2046. I want to say it was 2046. No, might have been 2046 or 2042, 2042. China will have so much shit that they can take on the entire fucking world. I don't care if Russia's coming all at them. I don't care if we're all coming at them. India. No, they have so much shit. They can take on everyone by 2042. Ironically enough, with Battlefield 2042. No, they have so much shit. No, they could really 1v the world they want to. Bro, they can flood the international economy right now. Meaning they could make a fucking China McDonald's. I don't know, I couldn't think of something on the thing to even make it sound good, but like, put it beside your McDonald's. No, everything's 90% cheaper. You're gonna go to that store, it's 90% cheaper, and that McDonald's is gonna run out of business and have no one going anymore. They can do that everywhere in the economy. Whether it's McDonald's, your grocery store, minerals, oil. Albeit they're like getting really too fucked with a little bit. That's why they've been like keeping like their hands off of like stuff and trying to stay neutral, but still be an ally. Yeah. You got to remember, ooh, we shot this fancy laser weapon at Venezuela. Guess what? A bunch of fucking Air Force pilots and fucking sailors about the Chinese lasers being pointed in their eyes. Albeit that ain't the one striking you. No, trust me, they've been playing with lasers. Because China's really usually hush-hush a little bit. Feel like you accuse them of something or you know what I mean? They're pretty quiet and busy doing whatever the hell they're doing to run their country and their future agendas. No, I agreed. No, I've said that many times. But you got to realize not everyone's going to conjoin to attack America. And they're kind of shit out of luck. They're just caught between a rock and a hard place. They're going to be like, we don't like you doing this. Long story short, leave me out of this. Well, G7 is just the most richest countries. Which are, most of those are in NATO and BRICS, by the way. Oh, no. And long story short, if Russia got involved and they come in through Alaska and Canada, no, America's fucked. And they establish a beachfront, it's over. Because that'll cut off that whole section of the North Sea. They're fucked there. And then they got to come all the way around Greenland or up one of those fucking death funnels within Canada's nautical traversable pass. The further north up you get, and how they're kind of spaced out a little bit. Cover up the Jeffrey Epstein files. Well, I say it loosely. I'm not trying to accuse everyone in NATO of being a part of the Jeffrey Epstein files, but you got to realize there's a lot of players in that are in our alliance. Because if they had anything on Russia or China with Jeffrey Epstein, bro, I'm telling you, they'd be fucking dishing it out, boy. Hot sale, everything must go. Ukrainian-Russian war's over now, boys. Hey, they'd be hot fucking caking that shit, boy. Everything must go. Yeah, it's a little old. I'm sure they moved other shit over there. They need air defenses and everything else. Radars. Troops ain't gonna just do it. No, they're gonna come at you with F-35s, B-2s, and all that shit. No, you need everything there. Everything. Albeit you can't say only so much, but you kind of need everything there. Early warning detection. Everything. No, back the fuck up. Doesn't make me proud to say that and get my own people shot, but I can't call my own people because what they're doing is terrorism. I don't know what to tell you. Homie, if they don't kill you, I will. You better hope you die on this stupid attack. That's all I can tell you. When you come back, you're dying. We told you no. And to answer someone's question, would I ever fight for America? I'm assuming that's what they asked. Be like, yes, but it'd have to be under certain circumstances. Bro, the Jeffrey Epstein files got to get released. I'm not going to serve under pedophiles and go die and fight a war for pedophiles. Hope anyone with a rational brain would understand that. No, I'm gonna stay right the fuck here where I'm at with the people, make sure they're safe because there's gonna be a bunch of crazies running around. I'll be damned if I'm on the front lines and your wife got her house raided and your kids are kidnapped and we're over here on the front lines. Homie, we'd have to go AWOL just to go back home. No. Oh yeah, because they're fucking retarded. What do you think was going to happen when you rolled a vehicle at somebody? Albeit, yes, they're standing in front of your vehicle where they shouldn't have been. You bump them with it. No, you give them a reason to shoot you, they're going to. And that's just escalating. Like, we're about to fall into a civil war a little bit. That's just getting more and more dark. Because before it was like protesters and they were kind of annoyingly in the road and like illegally and all this other shit. Then it slowly escalated to people throwing bricks and rocks at people. And now it's definitely escalated to like guns. Like, both sides are shooting at each other now. It's really getting out of hand. Overthrow the government, because the government's not really fucked up. It's just, I don't know, or too bored. I don't know what to tell you. Like I don't want everyone to think like me, but like, seriously, the dude shouldn't have been standing in front of the car, and she should have complied with the orders. Because if she doesn't comply, the car's going to move forward probably and run you over possibly. Because like, if she would have just complied, no, probably been a slap on the wrist, go along your merry way, don't fucking care. Like, next time do this. This is within your rights to do this, this, and this, but what you're doing here, no, that wasn't. That's too far. We had to intervene. And then she wouldn't be dead. And they probably went home still pissed off because, they're doing their operations, but she wouldn't be dead. Our system's not broken, it's just some of the people in control is the problem. I know that Jeffrey Epstein shit's fucked up. They need to release it. They got till Monday. I know it's the weekend and the government don't work on the weekend, but they got till Monday. Or I'm putting Seattle, Washington on the chopping block next. You're only gonna have 49 states, bro. Alaska will be Russia. And if the Jeffrey Epstein was released by Monday, and I don't got 10 grand in my bank account by Monday, California goes too. I'll go ahead and tell you now. Do not text and drive. Yeah, 49 states. Alaska will fall to Russia. Yeah, I know, and the military won't leak it either. Economic collapse. When they have to sell it. Kind of wild. Good thing he did. That'd been bad. Like, last time I checked, there's been like a few little instances over there within the Middle East and Israel, but it's been peace. If you go and attack Iran, there will not be a peace anymore. And you will tear apart everything that's been done. And I'm going to be honest with you. Stop. Because I will not care when the Mossad come and kick your shit in, kidnap you, and hold you accountable for those crimes. I will not care. I'll be there to shoot you that day. Just stop. Go to prison. Have some pride and some dignity. Just go to prison. I'll be ashamed to have a lot of pride or dignity in prison for being a pedophile, but like, I don't know, start being a man and repenting. Probably. Because we can't do anything. No, if we attack, you kill people that were going to be in power, or these people that were protesting their government wanted to keep. You don't know who they want to keep or not keep. At all. You can't keep up with it accurately, and then when you drop a bomb somewhere, you kill a lot of the people that you were trying to help. And then you just turn them against you. Like, you gotta just let them handle it out. The dog's only gonna take so much more abuse. Before it takes a rock, kills a soldier, picks up that soldier's gun, and kills another soldier, and then another one of those protesters pick up that gun, and they start rearming themselves. They have to do it themselves. We can't do it. I don't even want to try to incite that. Like, I'm telling you, though, the duality of man at the fucking Occam's razor edge, or Occam's razor, the dog's only going to take being poked so much before it bites you. I'll be honest with you. The dog will only take so much. No, it was staged. Trump was shot in the ear with like a fucking pellet gun or like an airsoft gun. The real targets were the Trump supporters. In my opinion. The real target was the Trump supporters because they were Trump supporters who didn't support Trump fully. Like, if you're not over there going, yes, USA, take Greenland, USA, like a fucking cult, like, no, you would have got shot that day. Those few supporters that got shot that day would have been like, no, we don't need Greenland, that's against the law. Nope, they got shot. Nope, you gotta do what I say, or I'll kill you, and make it look like somebody else was trying to kill me. You know, no one's gonna be paying attention to you when I'm the alleged target. Yes, have you not seen Africa and the drone strikes in Africa yet, buddy? Let alone Afghanistan or Iraq? Homie, did you forget all those news headlines? Oh, God. Where the fuck you been, bro? You forget about the big leak on Afghanistan, too? Damn, where you been? Bro, it's the CIA. I don't give a fuck you're a civilian. Dog, you're over here posting, like, support for your country. Yeah, you're a civilian, but you're technically a combatant. With the amount of intelligence I've gathered on you, no, you're a combatant. You're not a civilian. No. Oh, no. You're a proud boy. You gotta get out of here. Block man deleted. No, there are civilians, but you know, you got some of those civilians that act like a civilian, but they're really not a civilian, bro. No, you're a combatant. No, homie, I've been watching you for like the last 3 years and your terroristic activities. You are definitely not a civilian anymore. You just off the whim, fuck you. No, I've been able to watch you for 3 years actively and like premeditatedly look shit up and out. No, you can turn yourself into a combatant quicker than you believe. No, I can't be in Epstein's files. Sorry. I was almost a victim. We're talking to confirmed targets, but you got civilians in the area. Can't exactly drop a fucking Moab there, you know what I mean? This ain't like Greenland, where there's nothing out there, where they're trying to invade create a beachfront on Greenland. Boom! They're all gone. No collateral damage whatsoever. The snow was melted, that's it. The damn microorganisms in the snow are gone. So you give PETA a reason to bitch at you. There are stuff and things. Whatever that means. I need to get up and go to the store. I really don't want more cigarettes, but... Ugh. Saw something on road auction. Oh God, I have to brush up. Hold up. Too fucking bad. They don't like it, do something about it. Like, do what they do. What you gonna do about it? Boy, do what they do. That's my thoughts on the Monroe Doctrine. I mean, look what America's doing. Congress didn't even approve what the fuck went on in Venezuela. No, everyone was like, what the fuck's he doing here? You left that part out. And like, homie, you're very, 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 very lucky North Korea didn't start the artillery bombardment of South Korea that would kill fucking 1 million people in less than 24 hours. That's already armed, ready to go, motherfucker. And they have been on the fucking edge of a future America joint invasion. You are very lucky that didn't start going off. Very lucky. America's doing whatever the fuck they want, where they want, and people got guns pointed at them and operating in ways that are justifying their fucking fears. You wonder why Putin wants all that land mass Ukraine don't have. Yeah, you have that fucking laser right there now, motherfucker. Iron Dome, bro, you don't have an Iron Dome when you have people here that can just take a drone out of their book bag and them right beside your military base, let alone drill under the ground and up into under your military base. Like, our military bases aren't secure anymore, bro. I'll go ahead and tell you this now. Like, people forget, don't pay attention, like, to anything. They start laser focusing. Because you got to start thinking about Hamas tunnels in America, let alone Europe. Like, no, they've been planning this for a minute. And you've been none the wiser. America's biggest threat is liberal white women. No, America's biggest threat is Trump right now. No, Machado, they kind of have to play ball a little bit. They can't really, like, even start to be like, yep, we're going to stab him in the back. Like, trust me, everyone that said, yes, we're glad Nick Maduro is gone, are people that are trying to, like, keep themselves out of the iron sights of America. Yeah, we didn't want him there. No, good, you got rid of him. No, he kicked the entire hive, bro. And the people, like, they saw what happened in Venezuela. They hear the threats coming to them, so they're operating at a very different level. They're not going to put it out there for you to hear or see, play by play. Like, no, America's going to get fucked up. They have no idea yet. No, face. At what point... Look. When Canada's trying to attack us. Let alone Russia. And Europe. How you getting to Greenland, buddy? You got them coming up through Mexico and, like, across the ocean of Cuba and down from Canada. Alaska's gone. They've been taken by Canada and Russia and clipped it, pincered that shit off together. You don't need it. It's worthless. I got missiles that are out in California, let alone Texas or, like, fucking Georgia, that can literally launch from that state, go all the way north, and still hit Russia that way. Or intercept any missile trying to hit us in America or Canada. We got missiles that can go that far. We don't need Greenland anymore. We got radar that can see Russia from fucking Maine. Like, we don't need it. I think he went to China out of the best interest of his own country. Kerry did. And it's starting to back out of the insanity America wants to go down a little bit. And try to at least try to establish like international norms in very complicated times. Not exactly a veteran, never claimed to be. Always tell you people I'm a civilian, but no, what the fuck are the two informal rules of war? I mean, I've been shot at. I can shoot you back. I don't know. No, they don't have control over this form of life yet. Turning the frogs gay. Yes, Faze. He's going to start with tariffs. The tariffs are going to hurt the American people. And he's going to be fed up. And then he's just going to go invade it. No. People gave themselves out, dog. I'll be honest with you. I'm not saying China with TikTok there didn't help, but at the same time, people allowed that. No, you gauge yourself out. Who trades with Iran? There's not many people in NATO trading with Iran. Iran's one of the most heavily sanctioned countries, right along with Russia and North Korea. What? You mean like 25% on Russia? We don't really do business anymore. Who are you punishing? Well, there's really no falling back anymore once you're falling back in 2026, dog. No, this fucking drone that's going like 400 miles an hour that's on the ground. Well, it's not going to be 400 miles on the ground, but you got ground drones they don't talk about, bro. They got the RC cars out there, dog. It's like Toy Story. Dude, war's changed a lot. You don't go to war with China because there's too many fucking people. No, agreed. Yes, Faze, it is. Albeit I don't have to turn the key. You like for America, no, there's two people. Maybe three. Like, no, you need a key to turn that and you gotta turn it at the same time. Like, no. And they're over there wanting me to launch? No, I'm not relinquishing this key. And I'll hold you at gunpoint. Hell the fuck no. No one's even launched a nuke at us. Like, I'm not preemptively nuking anyone. Hell the fuck no. I ain't turning my key on a nuclear war. I'm sorry if our nuclear alarms went off and everything now. Like, Russia has taken over the CIA. You just don't get that yet. It's called The Americans, bro. It's a real show. Yeah. Like, yeah, you're running, trying to establish a new front line. No, but you're just getting brutally assaulted by artillery or drones that are carrying artillery shells now. I hate to laugh. No, I know that, fans. I'm well aware of that. He doesn't need to do that. It'll break everyone's economy, including ours. Because they'll just counter with tariffs. He puts a 25% tariff. Like 50% of our gas comes from Canada. All they got to do is put a tariff on that. Okay, there's all your energy. Yep, your gas price is about to go $5, $10 a gallon again. People in America will be like, fuck Trump, get him out of office. People seem to forget that. You know, Japan's pretty leading person in technology. So is Europe. And they're our partners. And we do a lot of trade with them. for computer parts and chips and everything else. No, you're losing that and you're getting tariffed on it. Your price is going to go up. Yeah, it's phase. You ain't seen that? They're able to carry 155 millimeter shells now. High explosive. They've been able to do that for like, shit, months now. It's been about at least half a year. Maybe a little bit longer. Because before it was just the grenades and all that and like plastic C4 on it and they just... But now they actually got it where it can carry the fucking whole artillery shell and still travel like 300, 400 miles an hour. Straight. Boom! It depends how hard someone gets their ass kicked, I'll be honest with you. Like, you go in and you about to, like, annex Moscow or Moscow's about to fall. Like, no, Putin will hit nukes. You know, you're only going to go so far in Belarus. They got nukes to defend themselves. So thinking you're just going to go run through Belarus to Russia, think again. It'd be a few years of war before there was actually a nuclear fallout, though. It really depends who loses. Phase, at this point in time, a war can really, the weight of the war, whether you win or lose, can hang on a note, a little piece of paper. It's like the Tokyo Drift saying, you know, because the nail didn't go into, like, you know, what is it, the blacksmith didn't make the nail or something. You know, the nail wasn't made to put the horseshoe on the horse's foot, and because the horseshoe wasn't on the horse's foot, the message was never delivered and the war was lost. Yeah, the USA is scared of Russia. No, I'm just giving you an example of what would lead to like a nuclear war. Outside of a preemptive nuclear attack, what would lead to it is like if Moscow's about to fall. No, over Putin's dead body. It'd be like someone trying to take Beijing. No, Xi would hit nukes. It'd be like somebody like annexing New York, the White House, or like the Pentagon and stuff and all that too. Like, no, we would hit nukes in a heartbeat. We lost, fuck you, get the fuck out of here. Bruges. Fuck you, Bruges. Long story short, I told you to go away, you didn't listen, and this is what I meant. And then you hit the nuke button. Because you understand, by this time, like, a shit ton of people have died, and there's no diplomatic, like, extensions being given here. At that time, if this time in a hypothetical war like that. They don't have enough nukes to nuke everybody else. They got a few. You know, they're not sitting over here with like 3,000. They got like 8, I think. I give Trump a 1 out of 10 where we're at. And we're only a year in. No, Kamala Harris would have been fine. We would have had, it wouldn't be, oh, we got a $1,000 tariff check coming. No, it would be, we have a price gouging lawsuit for the people. Your dollar menu would be back, and you would get money back for all that bullshit prices you had to pay in gas. No. You seem to forget Russia imported 21% of their gas from America. We cut that off when they started invading Ukraine. We had excess oil, gas, and petroleum. Gas should have been like 50 cents. You would be getting a price gouging lawsuit. And then you would have got a wage increase that would have been controlled by Congress. The inflation would have been controlled by Congress. So no, they can't meet their bottom dollar again. Can they logistically raise their prices to kind of like balance out the increase in wages? Yes, but you're not meeting your bottom dollar again because you're all like, homie, you made $5 trillion last year. You don't even have to waste $500 billion to do this wage increase. And you're over here still trying to meet your bottom dollar. No, you're going to be capped, buddy. No, you can't raise your prices by 5 cents. Like, no. I don't care that it's got $20 an hour. No, you can only raise your product a few bucks. Sorry. Or the wage increase is going to go out the fucking window and I'm never going to get this money into the people's hands. Because you're just going to fucking vampire suck them and leech them, suck them, parasitically suck them dry. Every little fucking penny they have. Like, as you can see, they stopped making pennies. They're working on that. It's going to be like Office Space. Fractions of a penny. Nope. You got to pay the in fives or zeros now. Because they won't get a fucking plastic alloy or something, like make it shiny metal. I don't know. It's cheaper than making it for a penny. State fraudcast. What happened? What I missed on there, I didn't see that in the news. You know they're going to hide that. They ain't going to let that be active and seen everywhere. Well, I'll be fine. This is true, because they are going a little down the fucking crazy rabbit hole. I ain't gonna lie, the Democrats are. Especially with the Minneapolis thing, I told them to let it go, or the Minnesota thing. I told them to let it go, move on, quit trying to spread hate. Like, the cops should have had a GoPro on, and had it on, not running around the vehicle, and maintaining perimeter security. You can't cover your partner with your phone out, bro. And then she should have complied with the lawful orders being given. Period. They're both fault. I don't care. Let it go. Unfortunately, someone died today. Sorry. I don't like. I'm not trying to devalue human life like that, but I don't know who that is. And then looking at the situation and how it unfolded, it was avoidable. Like, homie, at no point would I've ever have escalated into a situation with cops like that. Like, homie, at that point, I would have been done gone. Like, the minute they tried to walk up to me and they got out of the car, albeit it was snowy out. Fuck that. I'm not going to sit there and let them come up to me. I don't know. I'm just trying to put... just stupid-ass shit to keep pushing over there. That fuels hate. I always stream on YouTube. I need to, make a TikTok. I really do. So that way I have another platform to stream on. I feel like I get a lot more people over at TikTok a little bit. Yeah, I wouldn't be running for re-election either if I was Tim Walz, bro. Like, dude, what's going on over there? Yeah, but they would have caught that earlier, though, with Doge. All right, y'all. I'm in the stream here, though. Y'all have a good one.